Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video. We have some weird price action for Bitcoin and we are immediately pumping up again. I'm going to show you exactly what I am looking out for today. If you like the content, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. Also feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You'll find both those links in the description. Without further ado, let's start diving in. As I said in yesterday's video, this is our box of interest where we are looking for a short, and that kind of starts off then from the golden pocket to the 78.6. We also had a naked point of control right in the middle. Now, truth to be told is that I tried to short yesterday twice based on a swing filled pattern. One was here, one was a little bit higher. They both got stopped out. The first one was to take out these highs. We also closed the wick underneath, but actually quite fast after that price moved higher, so I got stopped out, unfortunately. Then I was looking at the naked point of control to see if we get some kind of reaction. We did not, because we very slowly creeped up to that level. That's that yellow line, 27,186. We went above, and then I was looking out for the daily, what I also said in yesterday's video, at 27,707. But somehow we topped out right in the middle, also front running the 78.6. So yeah, just very weird, crazy, ugly price action, and eventually went a little bit sideways, and then we had a dump to the downside. This in itself, of course, is a little bit bearish that you're kind of retracing the move, but we did not take out this low, so that was of course important if you are bullish that we maintain this low, and now we just created a higher low and we are going higher. For the ones who are a little bit further in trading, they will right away see that this is again a swing filled pattern of yesterday's high on the hourly, on the 15 minute. Doesn't really matter which time frame you're taking, but this candle tries to go higher. We failed to do so, close the candle underneath, then you have a confirmed swing filled pattern. You could actually enter a short, but I did not, and the reason for that is that I want to have more confirmations, more than yesterday, and we do not have a bearish divergence, not here on the 15 minute, not on the 5, not on the hour, also not on the 30 minute. It's just not confirmed yet, so I'm staying very careful. Also, no bearish CVD here on Coinalyze, where price tries to make a higher high but fails to do so, and then CVD is going higher. Then you have a bearish CVD because buyers are trying to push the price higher, but they fail to do so, and therefore eventually you go lower. Funny enough though, this price action from yesterday, and the reason why we went lower was based on bearish CVD, but because it was so much in the middle of nowhere, and you can have bearish CVD dozens of times during a day and not at a critical level, I did not take the short, but eventually you saw that that was actually then the move to go lower. Not only me, but also a lot of other bigger professional traders that I know, they were actually very surprised by yesterday's price action. They didn't see a good short entry. They just did not saw their confirmations at the time. So yeah, like I said, very ugly, a little bit annoying to not be able to have really clear level triggers, or to have your confirmation to get in and out of a long or short. With that being said, I think we are going higher from here because we do have that swing field pattern, but we are holding the level pretty nicely. So for me right now, I will treat every retrace as an opportunity to long, and for today, maybe even tomorrow, I will be looking to long and to higher levels. Just quickly zooming out to get the value, the volume profile back in. You can see we are above the value area high. The price action, the way that is developing right now, it looks like that we are going to go higher, maybe create a new range. First level to the upside, then we're looking out for still the one from yesterday, that daily level 27,707. Then we have the high 28,150. Let me quickly zoom out. That was from this moment right here. You might recognize that. That was on a Tuesday where we put on that high, then eventually bled out to the downside. It was very ugly, but that is the new target. Would we breach that as well? And it's not that far actually from the current price action. We're talking about 3.6%, so it could happen within a day, maybe two. I have this big box for you. starting off 28,600 to 29,700. What is that? That is actually the entire price action that we have seen here. I think once we start breaching that 28,600, finding acceptance within that area, you might spend some time in that entire price region right there until we maybe also break that to the upside. Now you might be asking yourself, Ray, you sound actually pretty bullish. Weren't you super bearish? Don't you think we are going to 19k? Because that's what you put in your YouTube videos and your shorts. Yes, I'm still looking out for 19,000 on the macro time frame for the next couple of weeks to months. So somewhere this year. That's what I'm kind of aiming for. Now that doesn't mean that we have green days or green weeks, and that if we go higher, I will treat it as a macro opportunity to put in a short and to take it much lower. And if I'm eventually wrong, then wrong, that's fine, but there is just a lot of reasons for us to go lower. Right now, if you are bullish, what you don't want to see being lost is these lows right here, because after that we have this, we have this whole area right here, and we have this low. So this actually, once this will break, this can go very, very fast. And yesterday, as you might remember, I said, well, actually we have a golden pocket there with the value area low. Could be a very nice long. That is this trade right here. I'm going to take it off. I'm not liking it anymore, and that is because we pumped higher. Therefore, we also need to adjust the fib retracement, and the golden pocket is not lining up with that value area low anymore. So I'm not really keen on trading that anymore. If we go lower, I actually think that it would just be a very quick move to the downside. Maybe it happens tomorrow with the FOMC, who knows. But for now, I'm looking for higher. Like I said, first a daily 27,707, then the top 28,150, and then acceptance here within the range 28,600-ish. That is what I'm looking out for. So far, if I see anything for a good retracement, I might enter a long and see how far it can take me. The only thing is that if we do go higher, we could develop here on the hourly a bearish divergence. That actually would be super nice. But be careful with entering a short, because in the last few days we just turned pretty bullish. I mean, this is the 4 hourly. You can see that right away it looks like the momentum wave wants to make another wave to the upside. Money flow is good, VWAP looks good. If we zoom in a little bit to smaller time frames, 30 minutes, thick money flow also looks good. Let's do the 20 minute, or actually the 15 minute. I like that one a little bit more. Also actually so far looks good. Money flow looks like it wants to stay here for a while. Once the VWAP here is curved back, it could give us another push to the upside. Right now we are extremely overbought. Let me just quickly put in the regular RSI. I hope that we have a place for that, and then you can see actually how far we are overbought. I think I saw earlier something like 90 on the indicator. That's quite a lot, as you can see. So the indicator said 87 on the 15 minute. Let's quickly zoom in on the 5 minute. There we had the RSI at 87.9. It's also extremely overbought, but look at this right now. We are having a very thick money flow on the 5 minute. VWAP looks good. So yeah, it just is probably a matter of time before this is going to roll over again, and then you can have another move to the upside with the money flow staying fat in the green. So therefore, like I'm saying, for the next couple hours, I'm just aiming to get into a good long position and just see how long it can take me to the upside. I was also very surprised, by the way, to see this 1 minute. I mean, look how bullish this looks like on the indicator. There's just no moment in time where this wants to go lower, and now we are then finally curving back to the red, but actually the money flow was very strong in the green. So this was an absolute no-go to short anything on the way up. There was just no sign at all for you to enter a short trade. Funny enough though is that the current price action is almost a copy of yesterday, because yesterday we had a move up during the London session a few hours before New York Open, and now we are seeing exactly the same. So let's see how this plays out. I don't hope that it plays out the same as yesterday, because then eventually we're getting a drop down. But for now, like I said, if I look at the indicators, I think this is going to get to go higher. Maybe what I might be looking out for, and that will be then my last tip, or at least last trading setup for today, is the VWAP, is the thick white line you right now see here in the chart. If we retrace to VWAP and we find some support there, then I might enter a long. Or if I see something like this that we are creating right now, really looks like a bottom or a base, and then eventually I see some confirmations in my indicators, I probably would also enter that long. So pretty bullish for the day. Let's see what the rest of the day brings. If I see more confirmations, or I see something very shocking, or I think that we have a great opportunity short, I will update you most likely on Twitter, so make sure that you follow me there. Alright guys, that will be it for today, and if you liked the video, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything, leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think this is useful. Also feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, those links you will also find in the description. See you guys very soon again in the next one. Bye bye.